Good afternoon, fellow Rotarians. I know it's late, it's 3:26 and all of you are sleepy, but we make it very quick. Today, allow us, myself and PDG Fest from Pakistan, District 3271, to update on Shelterbox in 24 months of deployments. Fellow Rotarians, I'd like to share with you today what is the project partnership between Rotary Internationals and Shelterbox. The second one, what are the accomplishments of Rotary project partnership in addressing the needs of disaster victims? The third one is, what is the next global mission of the Rotary project partnership? Let us look at the first slide. Rotary Shelterbox has been known as an emergency shelter, best spoken Shelterbox. Why? Because it's a hallmark quality. So fellow Rotarians, we are proud to be a Rotarian. Why? Because we have such product to engage in a disaster area, which just mentioned by PDG Assis. And I'd like to share with you my life, how Shelterbox touched my life, how I am here today, and how I was engaged in Rotary. When I was a young chartered president in 2005, it's only 3 months I joined Rotary. I was still very confused about Rotary, what is actually Rotary. But midnight on 2005, when Jogja earthquake struck at 9.6 Richter, my DG, which is Rudolfo Balmater, who is sitting at the end, called me midnight at 12 o'clock. And he told me, President, are you ready to save Jogja crying? And I was shocked and stunned, because this is a man's job to deploy shelter boxes to a disaster area. But I believe this is a God will and Rotary call, and I take it with all my heart and my patience. And I feel it very rewarding whenever after the deployment, I go to the disasters. Many of the victims will thank me by saying that, Alhamdulillah Rotary, that is mean, God bless Rotary. And I was very touched and almost in tears whenever I received such a compliment from all the victims about Rotary. And fellow Rotarians, this Shelterbox is a good PR, in fact, for Rotary, because each Shelterbox contains 26 logo of Rotary. So it's the best PR for Rotary at the Kurniaty area. And also at this opportunity, I would like to thank PDG Noraset, who were there in 2005 to save Jogja. Thank you, PDG Noraset, for visiting us. Rotary Shelterbox with complete survival necessities. Beside the tents that you saw on the third level, can accommodate 12 persons, extended family. It also equipped with toolkits for the victim to rebuild their home. And also, we also have school kits, and also stove for cooking, for the mother to cook for the family. And also we have mosquito net. You can see it's so complete. It's a complete home, ready to use whenever disaster strikes in any area around the world. And Shelterbox will respond in 24 hours. The next slides will be, I want to talk about the partnership between Rotary International and Shelterbox Internationals. 2.5 years ago, in March 2012, Rotary International welcomed Shelterbox as the first Rotary project partner. This partnership will increase hands-on service opportunities for Rotary Club members in disaster-affected communities by providing the means of local members to have an immediate life-saving impact. And the second mission of Rotary International to adapt Shelterbox is, with more than 35,000 clubs around the world in 200 countries and regions, Rotarians can immediately deliver relief needs in disaster-affected community to assist the deployment of Shelterbox. Fellow Rotarians, that is why I'm proud to be a Rotarian. And I would like to share with you the accomplishment, the deployment of Shelterbox. The deployment for 24 months in 17 countries. You can see those boxes. Those are the countries has been helped and deployed by Shelterboxes. 17 countries in Asia region is Indonesia, Philippines, North Korea, Nepal, Pakistan. Middle East is Iraq, Lebanon, Syria. In Europe, Serbia, Bosnia. In America, in fact, Argentina, Bolivia, Paraguay, and Mexico. Africa, Nigeria, Sudan, and Zimbabwe. The next deployment that was touched my heart was the Georgia volcano eruption. 7,000 lives disappeared. Shelterbox responded with 1,000 Shelterboxes. And the local Rotary Club and the Rotarians, hands in hands together, we go to the disaster to deploy the Shelterbox to help our countries. Thank you, Rotarian in Indonesia. And in Philippines, the recent one, Typhoon Haiyan, 7 million people were displaced. And Rotarians, PDG, Jack Nidao is sitting here. He's a Shelterbox chair of Philippines. He was there within 24 hours. A big hand to PDG. And I believe he deployed 1,000 boxes to help the countries. And for the next Pakistan, may I invite PDG Fest from Pakistan?
Thank you. Well, fellow Rotarians, I think a background has already been given. But if somebody asks me what has Shelterbox contributed in Rotary in Pakistan, my one line would be that it has changed and enhanced the perception, the negative perception of Rotary, which was there before, has been changed or it has been bettered because of Shelterbox. And when I say this, I have reasons of saying it. In 2005 and 6, when I was the governor of Rotary in Pakistan, I received a call on 8th of October. An earthquake struck Pakistan at 8:50 a.m. And within half an hour's time, I received a call from Tom Henderson saying, I'm Tom Henderson from Shelterbox. And I was at that time totally unaware about what this Shelterbox is all about. And then the relationship began, and within 48 hours, there was a fully loaded aircraft with about 5,000 Shelterbox and tents, which landed in Islamabad. And that provided an opportunity for the Rotarians of Pakistan to go forth and use this opportunity to tell the people, especially at the grassroots level, what Rotary is all about. And that was just the beginning, friends, beginning of, I would say, a journey which is still going on. Unfortunately, during last 9 years, Pakistan has seen many tragedies, many disasters, And on all these occasions, Shelterbox has remained the lifeline of people whom we supported. And I was just calculating the number of shelter boxes and tents which has arrived in Pakistan during last 9 years. And friends, the number goes beyond 25,000 shelter box and tents. Means an effort worth more than $20 million. That is something. And that also gave us the opportunity to think about what can more be done. And then now Rotarians in Pakistan are well equipped with the idea of creating tent villages. They immediately, when a disaster struck, they start developing villages of 100 tents, 500 tents, 1,000 tents. Because the tents are there, now all they need to do is manage them. And in those villages, we have aligned majority, in some cases, even all 6 areas of focus of our foundation. Because whenever people are displaced, they belong to different cultures, different ethnic groups, they are assembled together, they need counseling for peace and conflict resolutions. Rotarians are there through their executing partners. We provide educational support for children. There are health-related supports, the water and sanitation, and even in some cases, programs related to community and economic development. And then this gave another idea to Rotarians. And when in 2011, there were flash floods all over Pakistan, displacing millions of people, an idea came in my mind that why to restrict ourselves just to the stage of relief? Let us move to the next stage of rehabilitation and rebuild. And that made me dream for a project to develop a model Rotary village for 150 affected families. And friends, at that time I had no funds, just a plan. Today I would like to inform you that this around $500,000 worth of project has almost 50% of work has been completed. The funds are available almost 75%. And again, this will be a model village where all those 6 areas of focus would be highlighted. So this has been the strength of Shelterbox. And I can tell you that Nora State was there in Pakistan in 2005 when earthquake was there. You could see those people, that Shelterbox and Rotary were literally their lifelines for the time, during this period of disaster. And there are some more photographs of other countries. Next. As I said, even Shelterbox provided tents for schools as well. And then we collaborate with UNICEF. UNICEF provides us the material and the support. So in that way, we conduct classes in these villages as well. Next, please. Next. Some other countries? Okay. So in short, in our region, in our zones, I think there has been many countries where Shelterbox has really contributed a lot. And I personally feel this is one of the finest partnerships Rotary has ever had with any other organization. Thank you.
The last update will be on the last global mission of Rotary project partnership with Shelterbox. Everyone knows that right now is Ebola outbreak. And fellow Rotarians, Rotary Shelterbox play a very great mission on this. Why? Because Shelterbox UK was asked to provide the biggest medical tents for the victims in Ebola, especially in Africa. And when we're talking about the bigger tents, will be more than 12 person can be used. Why? Because you're going to use as a medical tents, as a hospitals, to help the Ebola victims. Aren't you proud to be a Rotarians? Yes. And Shelterbox at this time is preparing many of those tents to help the victims in Africa. And the next place is, and I'd like to share with you that why Shelterbox is aligned with Rotary. Can you see this? Shelterbox is aligned with RI strategic plan because it motivates non-Rotarians to join Rotary, and it gives an opportunity for clubs strengthening. Do you agree on this? Yes, because in overseas, most of the people join Rotary because of Shelterbox. And that's how I become a better Rotarian, because of Shelterbox. And the second one, it gives an opportunity for clubs to increase their humanitarian service. And the third one, it enhances Rotary public image. As I say, each of the Shelterbox box will have 26 Shelterbox and Rotary logo. So this is the best PR for Rotary at the Kurniaty area. Thank you so much.